I watched Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets get blown out by like 30 or so. I don't know if they came back. I know at halftime it was 30, and I knew deep into the third it was bad. Saw them get blown out by like 30 points to the Grizzlies. I think the Grizzlies are two or whatever. They're one in the West, right? And then it kind of came to my attention for a little bit. Um, I looked at like a screen. I was like, "What are the MVP odds?" I was just thinking it before, and it was like before the game. Even I was like, "Oh yeah, it's Jokic again." I was thinking, wait a second though. He's won the MVP the previous 2 years. So you're telling me that this guy is about to win the most valuable player in the NBA 3 times in a row, 3 years in a row. Something that if it hasn't ever been done, it's been done by only like one or two other people. Nikola Jokic, and then like you can look at what it is right now. What's the line? And I'm looking at the line here across the board. FanDuel minus 230, BetMGM minus 250, Caesar Sportbook negative 300. Just keep going down the list. It's as if he's a lock. The next closest people are you have Joel Embiid plus like 400, plus 450. Guys, the season's almost over. Giannis plus 1100, not even a shot. Jason Tatum, who's having a crazy year, plus 1800, plus 2000 on some. Uh, Ja Morant, who has brought the Grizzlies to a 2 seed, plus 6,500. LeBron James, who's in like year 20 and averaging 30 points per game, plus 1,200. But no, we have Jokic, who's won the award 2 years in a row and seems to not be the quote unquote leader of his team, even in the postseason, as it's been seen, is favored to win this award. And if you look at the stat line, if you look at the stats, if you look at all of them, he's 24.5, 11 point. So he's averaging a triple double, right? You know what, guys? He pads stats. That's all he does. He pads stats. That's why I don't understand these voters that vote for the MVP. I do not understand how you continue to give this guy the MVP. 3 years in a row, MVP? How are we going to give Nikola Jokic the MVP 3 years in a row? It makes zero sense. It's you might as well make the award the best stats award. Because is Nikola Jokic the most valuable player to his team in the NBA? Heck no. Heck no, he's not the most valuable player to his team. Not even close. Not even probably a top 7 value guy. Watch what happens to them in the postseason when they lose in the first, second, or third round. I'm being generous with the round. There's no way I see him there. When they get out in the second round, we'll see. Is that guy deserving of 3 MVPs in a row? I get he's averaging a triple double, but he's a stat patter. That's what he does. That's what his game aligns to. Um, like if you compare this guy's like just what he means to the team. Think about LeBron, what he means to his teams. Think about what Jason Tatum has meant to the Celtics. Think about what Embiid. If you watched Embiid that last night in this game against the Celtics, how much do you think that guy matters to his team? Embiid's so good that when they had Simmons, he made Ben Simmons look good for years. That's how good Embiid is. And yet you don't he's probably not going to win the award. We're about to give Nikola Jokic the MVP 3 years in a row. It baffles me. It baffles me that I'm not denying that he's a good player. I know he's a good player. But is he a guy is he the most valuable player in the NBA? 3 years in a row, which I don't even think has ever been done? Ask yourself that question. Because for me, it's a solid no. And it's not very close for me. Not very close for me at all. Just think about it.